All right, guys, I think I'm here. Let me get everything else changed. The game has started back up. We missed something as another run scored by Hanwha on another hit by Chan Sung. The lineups are not correct. Sorry, guys. Eugene Young is up now and rolls over that ground ball to the third baseman, throws to the short second baseman, but not in time, and two away. All right. On scoreboard. Sorry, guys. I will again do my best to get caught up. Thank you, thank you. Oops, wrong one. They started a little earlier than I thought they would, so I do not have obviously the rest of the stuff set up. There we go. So I will get the rest of it set up as we get set up. All right. Now we got a 2-0 count. Ito Yoon is up. Sorry, guys. And oops. There we go. All right. I think I've got most of it set up. I will set up the rest of the stuff as that is 3-0 now, and that's in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. I will set up the rest of the stuff. Uh-oh. I'm not getting any chats. That's not cool. As that is lifted into center, and that is going to drop down. Eugene Young rounding third, and he is going to come home to score. And Hanwha takes the 7-0 lead on Ito Yoon with a double. This is not working the way I thought it was. That's why. All right, big, gigantic. And we will have ourselves a pitching change. While we do that pitching change, I'll be right back as I try to get everything situated and set up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch and a swing and a miss there. 0-2. Again, those of you guys just joining, I'm trying to reset up the stream to be the Hanwha LG stream instead of the NC. And as that almost hits him there, and it's 1-2. To be the LG and Hanwha stream and not the NC and other stream. So you guys will have to give me just a few minutes as I try to get everything reset up. All righty, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And he slaps that one into right field. That is going to drop down. Moon Sung-ju is going to grab it, but instead, Ito Yoon is going to come home and another run for Hanwha as they were down 4-0 and are now up 8-4 on 8 runs scored in the 4th and 5th inning. Kiwi, upset that you left? Kiwi, you might be able to get back before the end of this inning. As that is up high and ball 1 to Wong Young Mook. Yeah, I actually thought about that because since I don't have to work in the mornings now, doing this stream is not a big deal. If it was if I had to work in the morning, I would have been like, sorry guys. But that is up high 2-0. Yeah, now those of you guys that just joined, I realize that the lineups are not correct, as that is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. All right, now I can start to. And he lifts that one up into the air. Well, it might have been. It might be too wet. All righty, here we go. The 2-2 pitch. And fouls, lifts that one up, but it looks like it just gets out of play. All right, I can maybe start to change some lineups. Is that the one with the yellow hats? And that is in the dirt and runs the counts full 3-2. That means Shea Jae-hoon is going to be showing off the wheels here as he's going to be running on the 3-2 counts. And that is going to be a ground ball through the right side. That means Shea Jae-hoon is going to round second and head on over to third. And they've got runners on the corner now. Shagan Hanwha, as Hanwha is just doing everything right today. And Iwan Suk will step in now. The leadoff batter. And he lifts that one off the handle. That's going to be trouble. And it drops just over the shortstop. And Wong Young Mook is going to be over at third base now with a double by Iwan Suk. And things are just unraveling for. Good Lord, somebody make it stop. 9 unanswered runs for Hanwha. All right, that's going to bring up An Chi Hong, who's swing and a miss there, and it's 0-1. Good Lord. Make it stop. And here comes fouls that one out of play, and it's 0-2. Good on yuck there. Again, if you are just joining, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everything changed over. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why I do not do double headers. As apparently there was an out, and that will be the end of the fifth. We'll take a little bit of a break. I'll see you guys in just a few. Alrighty, we're back. I've got the and Young Bin will step in. I got some of them fixed and set up. And a swing and a miss there, and it's 0-2. And here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss on another pitch that is nowhere near the strike zone. And that is the Young Bin in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter. Why is this not working? Oh. There we go. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I've got half of it ready. That brings up Pake Mean, a strikeout and a ground out in the day. And the first pitch is up high, ball 1. Nice to see Hanwha finally not giving up quick outs or not striking everybody out in less than. And that is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-1. So, and he drops down the bun. It's a beauty. And he is going to be on base with a bunt single. Absolute beautiful bunts. That brings up the top of the lineup with Shinmin Jae. Nan Ji Hong. Pake Mean doing Pake Mean things. Kiwi loves him. All right, now. Apparently, is there a limit on how many times you can fix the pitch comp? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I guarantee you. I don't think so. And the first pitch is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's going to be a ground ball past the left side of the infield, and they've got another runner on base. Runners now on first and seconds. All right, I've got the Hanwha lineup up. I need to get their positions changed. Hopefully, I can do that before the end of this inning. And Kim Yun Soo looks at just strike one at the top of the zone. And here comes that is fouled away 0-2. If this wasn't the 1 versus 2 game, I definitely would not be doing this. And here comes the 0-2. Rolls over. That's going to be grounded by Cheon Sung. Steps on the bag, and that's 2 away. And we'll move both runners up. And that brings up Mr. Dean. And that'll be it for him. We'll have another pitching change. I'll finish getting the rest of this ready as we come back. Bringing in a righty. I assume, are they going to bring in Pak Song Won? Are they going to bring in Ju Hyun Song? Who are they going to bring in is the question. The field. So close to being fixed. Third base. Pak Sang-won will come in. There we go. All right, I finally got everything caught up. Oh, there was another error. LG with 3 errors. 3 errors yesterday, 3 errors today. All right, Austin Dean will step in now. Pak Sang-won, 234 ERA, 4-2 on the season, 8 holds, 37 games, 34 and 2/3 innings, 28 strikeouts. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Way, way up high, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And misses low, 2-1. Hakemin making sure that if the ball does get away at all, he will be off to the races. And he says, hold up, wait a minute. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I believe that's what he said. And Austin Dean lifts that one into center field, but right at Iwan Suk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will end the threats. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. It's a 9-4 Hanwha. Trying to get everything fixed here. All right, Hanwha will have the. How did he get out in the fifth inning? Strikeout. Hanwha will have the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up in the bottom of the sixth here. And I'm still working through trying to add all my other stuff. F9. All right, so Jang Hyun Shik apparently is no longer going to be the closer. Again, they brought him in yesterday, and he did not pitch well. Bringing him back in today, and we'll see what happens now. Moon Hyun Min leads things off. And the first pitch is way outside. Ball one, 1-0. 0 for 3 on the day. He grounded out to the pitcher in his first at bats. I don't know what else he did, as I haven't gotten there yet, as that misses low, and it's 2-0. And that is a lifted foul, and it's 2-1. And that's going to be a single through the left side, and Kim Hyun Soo misses the ball. Moon Hyun Bin is going to be round in second and will hold up as they now have another base runner in the scoring position for Noshiwan. I don't. That was just horribly played. And that's going to bring up a Noshiwan. And Noshiwan looks to strike one in there, 0-1. And 1-1 now. And I'm trying to get the rest of this. And the shortstop and center fielder are out there, but it grabs by the second shortstop, and that's one away. And that is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And that's going to break his bats. He'll get himself a new piece. And it's 1-1. Almost got fixed. Okay, got Hanwha all caught up. Alrighty, here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Cheon Sung. Cheon Sung, 2 for 3 on the day, a couple singles and a 6-4-3 double play. What's up? As that is in there for a strike on a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That one ain't gonna fit yet, Kiwi. What's up, TJ wins? TJ wins all the time, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes the 1-2 in the dirt. As Moon Bin is going to head to third and safe. Running hard, up 5. Love to see it. Yi Ju Hun had to double clutch. If he doesn't have to tap it to his glove before he throws, if he can just pick it up and throw, he gets him. And that is grounded to the third baseman. It checks on the runner at third, throws, and that's 2 away. Heads up play there by Moon Hyun Bin over there at third to not go on contact. Otherwise, he would have definitely been out. Great heads up of base running there. And first pitch, that's going to be trouble. Second baseman under it, though, and that is 3 away. We'll go to the seventh inning. It's 9-4 Hanwha. All right, back to my fun. Maybe that helps. You want me to redo that one? And Cheon Sung gets eaten up over there at first, but easy underhand toss to Pak Sang Wan over at first. Alrighty, here comes Moon Sung Ju. Moon Sung Ju looks its ball one up high, 1-0. 1 for 3 on the day. A ground out to the shortstop, a ground out to the catcher with the bases loaded, and a single. Misses up high again, and it's 2-0. Hanwha fans stuck in the middle of the LG fans. Alrighty, here you go. The 2-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike, and it's 2-1. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. Sets up right at the waist, and he slaps that to liner, caught by Noshiwan. Everything just coming up Hanwha today, ladies and gentlemen. Everything coming up Hanwha. All right, that'll be it for him. We'll have another pitching change. More changes. Let's make this game at least 25 hours, shall we? Everybody wants Monday baseball anyway. And bringing in Hansen. Yuck. Thank you, whoever's doing that. Hansung Yuck coming in. How much can this team take? I just think about this bullpen. Park Sang Won at 38 games now. Hansung Yuck coming in for his 36th game. 2.59 ERA, 1 win, 2 losses, 10 holds, 35 games, 31 and a third innings. As he will face Gubon Yuck. And that's in there for a ball on the outside. LG has got to be feeling this. Again, they had to make the trip here, as that's a swing and a miss at ball 2, and it's 1-1. So Thursday nights, yeah, LG versus SSG, as that is low, 2-1. So that was a 3.5 hour game on Thursday. Then they come to Daejeon, raining, pouring down. Don't play Friday nights. Then yesterday morning, raining all day, as that is going to be a ground ball. Noshiwan scoops it up and throws it up high. But the stretch by Cheon Sung will end the top of the 7th. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 9-4. Apparently he just, while warming up, he was complaining about a cramp in his side or something like that. And so they had already handed over the lineup, which is why he wasn't able to pinch hit later. So that's why he's back in the lineup. Just a sore side yesterday. I think that was a massive, massive win for Hanwha yesterday. Because again, I think the game changes obviously if he's in the lineup. So Kim Young Oo will come out onto the mound. Mm. All right, we should be coming back. Kim Young Oo out on the mound. 2.42 ERA on the season, one win, two losses, one save, one hold, 30 games, 26 innings, 30 strikeouts, 15 walks, a 270 batting average against hard throwing a right hander. He will face the 7-8-9 for on. All right, here we go. Ito Yoon steps in, having himself quite the day as he looks at strike one at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. Struck out back in the third inning, then a single in the fourth, a double in the fifth, 2 for 3 on the day. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, lays off of that, and it's 1-1. Looks like some rain is still coming down at the stadium. Yeah, another 1-1 is right back up the middle, and he is on base for the third time today with another single. That's what happens when you let the guy play. Should never have been signing the other shortstop. All right, that brings up a Che Hoon. Che Hoon also 2 for 3 on the day. As nope, we're gonna have a pinch runner. Very important to get a pinch runner in here in a very close game. As Isang Hyuk takes over on the base pass. The fastest player who can't steal a base, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Isang Hyuk takes over on first base. Che Hoon 2 for 3 on the day with a couple of singles and a strikeout, and looks at ball one on the inside, and it's 1-0. Average up to 293 now on the season. Here we go, the 1-0 pitch. And just catches the outside, and it's a 1-1. He takes the Che In Sung walk to first base on the pitch on the outside. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch that sets up on the outside, and that is slapped, but into the netting, and it's 1-2. Kiwi, what was Moondong Ju's issue today? All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch. And that is in the dirt. And 2-2. Ah, again, huh? Beginning of the well, oh, in the third and fourth looks like the fact that he only gave up 4 runs when he had bases loaded twice. That's a good thing for him, I guess. Good thing for Hanwha. As the 2-2 outside runs the count full. I don't know how many full counts we've had, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I can't give you that information today. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch. Low. Ball 4. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Long Young Mook. All right, here we go. Wong Young Mook steps in. Wong Young Mook, 2 for 2 on the day. Single, a walk, and a single. As that is in the dirt also, and it's 1-0. Yiju Han working hard back behind the plates. Jaeyoung Hanwha single. And that is right back to the pitcher. He throws to second and then throws to first. And that will be a 1-4-3 double play. That does move Isang Hyuk over to third base, though. All right, you got a runner on third base now for the leadoff hitter, Iwan Sup. And the first pitch is lifted up into the air. Austin in foul territory right in front of the netting, and that's is 3 away. They get a single and a walk, but a double play and a pop fly ends that. We'll go to the 8th inning. It's 9-4 Hanwha. Yeah, 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 yeah. All righty, here we go. That's going to bring up the 7, 8, 9 hitters for LG. So does Han Sung Hyuk pitch 2 more outs and then you bring in Kim Saw Hyun to finish it out for a 4 outs or 5 out save? Another very, very important uh, pinch runner. Very, very important pinch runner there. Guy goes 3 for 4, so you take him out. Hanson Yuck still out there. Top of the 8th now, down to their final 6 outs. Well, so Kia won 4-2. But this game had an hour and a half rain delay. So after the NC game shut down, I decided to do my best to get this game set up. So welcome back, by the way, as the 0-1 is in the dirts and it's 1-1. Lee Ju-han, a walk and 2 singles on the day. 2 for 2 from the backstop. Here we go, the 1-1 pitch, and that is a rollover and foul, and it's a 1-2. Coming up next week, LG has got NC and Doosan, where Hanwha has to travel down to Busan, and then they have Q. A swing and a miss there on a big strikeout. He is retired for the first time today, and 1 away. All right, Chaewon Young, a swing and a miss there. Is he pinch hitting? And that's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Oh, and it's 1-1. Wow, that was looked like a strike to me, but apparently not. Here we go, the 1-1 pitch to Chaewon Young, and that's going to be a single right back up the middle. And they've got another base runner on. I'm really just not sure what they're doing with Yi Young Bin. He's got to be close to leading the league in strikeouts, despite only playing a part time. As Pake Min first pitch golfs that one up into the air. Moon Hyun Bin running in and makes the catch, and that's 2 away. That brings up a Shin Min Jae, strikeout in his first at bat, and 3 singles after that, 3 for 4 on the day. And now we'll have another pitching change. Pitching coach wants to make sure that this game goes well over the 8-hour mark by changing the pitcher in the beginning and the middle of each inning. Kim Bum Soo will come out now. Oh, Kim Bum Soo comes in to take over. Shin Min Jae, the left-hander. All right, Reese be back. Kim Bum Soo, 2.12 ERA on the season. 2 saves, 2 holds, 31 games, 17 innings, 20 strikeouts, 10 walks, a points in 194 batting average against. And he will face Shin Min Jae. Got a brand new pitcher, but he can't hear anything. Rain is still coming down in Daejeon. All righty, here we go. Shin Min Jae. 3 straight singles for the leadoff batter. And that is low, ball 1, 1-0. Did pitch yesterday. Walked 2 batters, though. Did not record an out. As here comes the 1-0 pitch. As that is slapped, but gets out of play, and it's 1-1. Young Bin chases it down. Shin Min Jae has since taken over in the leadoff spot, has really started to hit well. He was struggling, was actually sent down to the second league for a while, came back up, has really been hitting well, hitting 340 this month, has brought his average up to 261. That was before this game where he's 3 for 4. Look at the rain, 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 rain. Rain, 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 rain. And the 1-1 is way outside at 2-1. And that's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it, throws it to seconds, and that will be 3 away. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 9-4. Comes in, gets the job done. That's not how you spell his name, though. Try that, Kiwi. All right, Hanwha will have their 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. There will be some changes defensively for Lotte, or not Lotte, for LG. As Chaewon Young took over, but he obviously cannot play. Not now. It wouldn't let you. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So, Jung-woo Young out on the mound now. I added that so people can't tell me how to spell the shortstop's name. And first, ball one. And that is in. Yeah. And that is in there for a strike on the outside, and it's 2-1. Shea Jae-hoon getting the pinch hit here, as that is going to be a little liner. Was it caught? I don't know if it was a liner or not, but it is one away. It looked like it was caught, but they ended up throwing over to first anyway. And one away. That's going to bring up Moon Hyun Bin. Chaewon Young goes into center field. Park Hae-min is out. Kim Min-soo takes over for him for defensive purposes. 안녕하세요. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Moon Hyun Bin. And just outside, and it's 2-0. And that's going to be a ground ball. Shin Min Jae grabs it on the grass, and that's 2 away. No Shiwan steps in. All right, so there we go. As that is fouled away, and it's 0-1. No Shiwan on the day. What does he do? What did he do? What did he do? A couple walks, a double, and a pop up to the shortstop. That is 1-1. And he checks his swing, but ends up fouling it away, and it's now 1-2. Rain seems to be coming down harder. 네, 구창모 근데 NC 선발 투수예요. And here comes the 1-2, misses inside, and it's 2-2. 16일 2군에서 1이닝 던졌어요. 그래서 아마 다음 주 돌아와요. As that runs up and in, and it runs the count full, 3-2. And the 3-2 is lifted into right field, and that is gonna be a homer, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, baseball. 10. to 4. Kiwi, now go back to the game. Take a taxi back now. By the way, my lights are better than Hanwha's lights, just so you guys know. 네, 아마 로긴도 바꿔요. All right, Cheyenne Song steps in now. Nope, we're gonna have a pinch hitter here. Kim Tae-yeon is pinch hitting. Don't want to get him hurt. Again, Hanwha is the only team that has really avoided any serious injuries on the season, as that is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And just misses outside at 2-1. Just absolutely dumping once again. I mean, it is coming down hard. Kiwi, was it this bad earlier? Kim Tae-yeon can barely even see. I'm looking at the radar, and it's gonna only get worse as the 3-1 is fouled away. Runs the count full, 3-2. And there we go, another strikeout. I don't know if it was swinging or what. Yeah. All right, so that ends the 8th. LG will come up. They've got to score 6 before they give up, get 3 outs. The fact that they're still playing is just ridiculous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they'll have the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. Kim Jong-soo will come in to pitch. Guess that's a good thing for Hanwha. They don't decide to bring in their closer yet. Have to think that if LG gets a couple people on base, they will bring in the closer. Oh, that's fine. All right, Kim Jong-soo out there on the mound, 2-5 on the season, a 2.88 ERA, 2 holds, 28 games, 25 innings. He will face. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here. Song Chan-hee will pinch hit for Kim Hyun-soo as he looks at strike 1. And it's fouled away. And that is going to be grounded to the third baseman, throws across, and that's one away. And just outside, 1-0. Yeah, I would imagine Ji Song. So Austin is out now. We've got a Kim Ju Sung will pinch hit. It almost gets hit in the head. And a foul away, and it's 2-1. And here comes the 2-1. Sets up down the middle, and it's fouled away again, and it's 2-2. Kim Jong Soo versus Kim Ju Sung. Yeah, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside corner. He lays off of it, and it runs the count full 3-2. Here we go, the 3-2 pitch, and it is turned on, but foul on ball 4. Moon Dong-ju on the day, 79 pitches, 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, but 4 runs. But his team has bailed him out once again as the 3-2 is crushed. Going, goodbye baseball. Another 3-2 home run. All right, Moonbo Kyung steps in. They are hurrying. That is fouled away, and it's 0-1. I didn't even get to finish my music and lights before they threw the next pitch. As here comes the 0-1, runs inside 1-2, 1-1. The fact that he hit that out in this rain, he got a hold of it, ladies and gentlemen. As here comes the 1-1 pitch, sets up right down the middle, and it fouls it into the catcher's head. And 1-2. As Moonbo Young is having troubles seeing, shaking his head, trying to get the water droplets off of his helmets. And here comes the 1-2 pitch, sets up on the outside. A swing and a miss there, and that's 2 away. Who gets fan of the match, Kiwi? Ji Song can't come in. He's in the dugout. All right, Moon Sung Ju steps in, misses with ball 1 up high, 1-0. 274 on the season, lined out to No Shiwan over at third base in his last at bat. A 6-3 ground out, a ground out to the catcher who stepped on home plate and looks at ball 2 inside at 2-0. Also, a single back in the fifth inning, 1 for 4 on the day. Son Seung-gi also will be in the line for the loss, as that just gets a piece of the zone, and it's 2-1. Oh yeah, yeah. There was a like a almost a 2-hour rain delay, as that's Mrs. Lowe 3-1. Steve, I didn't even start this game. I actually did the complete Kia versus NC game, finished that, and then came back for the second half of the rain delay as he walks him. And that brings up Gubon Hyuk. And that's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it, throws to seconds, and that will end the game. Hanwha gets the win. Not only do they get the win, they actually take over in first place by a half a game. Really, I mean, I don't really know much about this game, honestly, guys. I didn't watch it. I took over in the bottom of the fifth after Hanwha had already taken the lead. Hanwha fell behind 2-0 early, then 2-2 or two more runs, fell behind a 4-0 before they get well 10 runs before LG finally scored another one. A very, very, very long rain delay, 104-minute rain delay, so almost a 2-hour rain delay to come back and finish the game in more rain. But a big, huge win for Hanwha. They tied the game yesterday with Ponce on the mound. Should have gotten a win there. They end up getting two. Son Seung-gi, who's leading the league or leading the voting for rookie of the year for the pitcher. Obviously, An Hyun-min is taking over the rookie of the year totals. So LG, they obviously, if you look, they just didn't have it. They Hanwha came up big when they needed it, strung a bunch of hits together. In the fourth inning, they batted all the way around. In the fifth inning, they batted around again. After I took over, the only run they had really was in the eighth inning by No Shiwan with the solo shots. Then obviously the other in the top of the ninth for LG. But Hanwha gets the win. They take one of the two games against LG, which means they will move up to first place. So 2 weeks into June, and ladies and gentlemen, Hanwha's in first and Lotte is in third. I remind you guys that since 1999, Lotte and Hanwha have both not made the playoffs in the same year. So we'll see how that goes. LG obviously dealing with a bunch of injuries. Hanwha, as Moon Dong-ju came back today, not an injury issue though, but a rest issue. Kiwi said he did not look well. Lots of walks, which has always been an issue for him. So lots of strikeouts, but lots of walks. So what will happen in his next start? Wang Jun-saw ended up coming in and pitching well. 13 pitches, 2 hits, 1.1 inning. But yeah, I mean, Moon Dong-ju did not look good apparently. Hanwha, though, gets the win. They'll have Weiss starting next week on Monday, which means it'll be Weiss on Tuesday. Sorry, on Tuesday. So Hanwha will travel to Busan. They'll play against Lotte. That will be a huge series. The reason why that is a huge series is because Hanwha, just like against Kia, Hanwha absolutely sucks when they have to go south. They do not play well in Busan. They do not play well in Gwangju. So that will be a huge, huge, huge uh, start, because on top of that, LG is going to have the bottom of the standings. They're going to have NC, and then they're going to have Doosan, where Hanwha is going to have Lotte, the number 3 team in the league, and then they'll have Kium at home. So big thing for Hanwha. And then, LG has a little bit softer schedule coming up, versus Hanwha is going to have a little bit tougher schedule to finish out this month before we get into the lovely, lovely month of July that is disgustingly hot and humid and gross. So thank you guys for tuning in, coming back for the second game. Again, I only did half of this game, so I don't have a lot of stats. I don't have a lot of things to talk about. Hanwha's middle infielders once again played well once they're getting the chance to start. Really, it seems like the bottom of the lineup: Ito Yoon 3 for 4, AJ Hoon 2 for 3, and Wang Young Mook 2 for 3 on the day. The bottom of that lineup hits really well, versus Ejin Young in the 6 spots did not hit well. Iwan Suk did not hit well at the top of the lineup. Moon Ben did end up squeaking out a double, but really the bottom of the lineup seems to be what carried Hanwha through this game. And that's a huge thing for them, because, again, with Florial out, at least they are looking for a replacement outfielder for him, and they've got to do something. Iwan Suk is not the answer. They don't have anybody for center field. Ejin Young, again, another 0 for day when everyone else on the team was hitting. Is 0 for 5 yesterday, 0 for 3 today. So 0 for 8 in a very big series. You'll have to see what happens with him after the weekend, especially playing against Lotte. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back next Saturday. I'm not entirely sure what games I'll be doing Saturday. You have to vote in the poll on my channel. Just votes. Pick which games you want to see, and then I will pick, based on the pitching matchups, which game I am going to stream. So thank you guys for tuning in to the second of 2 games today. I will see you guys next weekend on Saturday. Until next time.